So, hello guys, my name is Yogesh Khandelwal and we are starting the course on web development. So, this is our first lecture, and in this lecture, we are getting started with HTML basics. So, let's start. So, first thing, what does HTML stands for? So, the HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It is the standard markup language used for creating web pages and web applications. And now, what is hypertext? This term, what is the meaning of hypertext? So, hypertext refers to the links that connect web pages to one another, either within single website or between websites. So, this link web pages to one another. Next thing, what is the markup language? It is a way of coding a document that, along with the text, incorporates tags to define elements. So here we use tags. So example, like the in HTML we further see like there are different tags like the head tag, the title, the body. So there are heading tags. So next thing. So there are different texts. So now we learn what is the markup language and what is the hypertext. So now learn the next thing. Next thing is the semantic element in HTML5. So the semantic elements in HTML5 are those that clearly describe their meaning to both the browsers and the developer. For example, the form, table, and article. These are clearly describe their meaning to both the browsers and developer. While there are some non-semantic elements like the div and span, they do not tell anything about their content. So these tell everything about themselves, and these dev and span does not tell about what is their content. So the semantic elements example are header, footer, article, and non-semantic elements are div and span. So there is a tip. So use semantic elements for better readability and accessibility. This helps screen reader and search engine to better understand the content of your website. So this is one tip you can remember. So the next thing is the purpose of lang attribute in the HTML5 document. So the lang attribute specify the primary language of the document content. It is the crucial for accessibility as screen reader use this attribute to provide correct pronunciation. It also helps search engine to return language specific results. So for example, if we use lang attribute and here we are lang equal to EIN. So EIN stand for English. So here, thank you for visiting our site and this. So this is one small HTML code. So in this example, this indicate that document is in English. So we are using English language. So for telling what language we are using, so here we can describe that. So always set the lang attribute in HTML document for better accessibility and SEO. So this is one thing. So now what viewport meta tag does in HTML5? So the viewport meta tag is used to control the layout on mobile browsers. Without it, mobile device will render pages with typical desktop screen widths and then scale the pages down and making them difficult to read. So for different, we use same website for on different systems like computers, like desktop, mobile devices. So for changing the layout, changing the scale, we use this type of attributes. So like here we use meta, then name, then content is equal to width, and here we are using width is equal to the device width. So if we are using the desktop, it will take the width of the desktop. If we use mobile, so it will take the width of the mobile, and initial scale we are using 1. So the viewport tag set the width of the page to follow the screen width of the device, which varies depending on the device, and set the initial zoom level when the page is first loaded by the browser. So always use viewport meta tag in HTML5 document to ensure your site is mobile friendly. So here it adjusts width according to your device. And another thing is HTML elements and tags. So the heart of HTML are tags. So we use different tags in HTML language which are used to structure and present content to the worldwide WE2. HTML tags are the building blocks of the web development, allowing developers to format text, integrate multimedia, create links to build complex web application. This introduction will explore the basic HTML tags, how they work, and their role in web development. So we explore how tags are work and their role in web development. What is their role? So HTML are the heart of the so tags are at the heart of the HTML5. So what are HTML tags? So HTML tags are the instruction or command enclosed in single brackets like this, and these tags tell web browser how to display the content or interpret certain parts of the document. So the most HTML tags comes in pair consisting of an opening tag and closing tag, and with the content in between. The closing tag is similar to the opening tag but includes a forward slash before the tag name. So like here, this is one example. So in this example, this is the opening tag that indicates the starting of the paragraph, and this is the closing tag with this slash. So this is the closing tag that uh, signifies its end. So here how we use the tag, and this is the content we want to put in between. So thank you guys. We will meet in next lecture, and do subscribe my channel.